Hi friends, today we are going to be working again with understanding characters. Okay, so remember when we understand characters, remember characters are who or what the story is about. We want to think about what they say and what they do and why they're doing the things that they're doing. So we're going to think about characters in terms of Gloria, right? So from Gloria, who might be my best friend, is one of the characters of our story. We want to understand her words by using her words, her actions, and her thoughts. Okay, so you just need to follow along. You don't have to write this along with me. So with her actions and her words and her thoughts, think about things that she does. Let's think about her words first. What are some things in her story? And we want to go back and look at the text, right? We want to go back and reference the text to pull that information from. Well, at the beginning, when Julian falls over because he's doing a cartwheel, what does she say to Julian? Well, she said, so Gloria says, and I'm using quotation marks over her actual dialogue, it takes practice. And she says that when Julian falls over. So those are her words in that scene, in that part of the book, right? So if you pull open your book, we can find this information. So if you open up to page, the first page is there. You pull open on page 248 in your book. That's where she says this. So let's also look at her actions in that page. So that's what she actually says to him. She says, it takes practice. And he says that on the page on the bottom of 249. And what else did she do? It says she just looked at him how? How did she look at him? She looked at him really seriously, right? So she looks at him seriously. So Gloria looks at Julian seriously. And she doesn't laugh, right? She does not laugh. Because he can't do it. And she tells him it takes practice. So what are our thoughts on this? What do we think about how this would have happened? Or how this would have gone down if she maybe had laughed, if she had done something else? Well, we could say that if Gloria laughed, what would Julian have done? Julian would have gone home. So what does this mean about Julian? How does he feel about Gloria because of this? Well, Julian likes her. So Julian likes Gloria. Okay? Alright, let's think about another time later in the book. So let's talk about when they make the kite and talk about their wishes. So find that in your book where they make their kite and talk about their wishes. So they start doing that on page 252 is when they start building the kite. 253. And when they're making the wishes, what does Gloria say? What are the words she says? Well, she says they can't do what with the wishes? They can't tell or show each other the wishes, right? So she says they can't tell or show each other their wishes. Because what will happen if they do? They won't come true, right? So what are the actions in this time? They talk about wishes. She talked about wishes and how you can't show each other. The actions that are happening at the time are Julian and Gloria. They actually make the kite and tie their wishes to it. So they make the kite and tie their wishes to the tail. Right? That's the actual action of what they are doing. So what are their thoughts? What are their thoughts? What is Julian thinking at this time? Well, Julian is wishing that Gloria would be his best friend, right? That's what he's thinking. And he wonders what she wished too, right? So Julian wishes she would be his best friend, and he wonders what she wished.
Okay, get it out. Stack it up. Make a nice neat stack.
Alright, so those are the thoughts of the characters. These are what they're thinking, what they're going through. So let's pull out one more instant from the book where let's talk about the last sort of section where Julian asks Gloria about her wish. So he asks if she wished they'd be friends, and she tells him what? Hey, you're not supposed to ask me that, right? So Julian asks about the wishes, asks about wishes, and Gloria tells him, and Gloria says, you're not supposed to ask that. Alright, and so what do? With the flight, with the kite, they fly the kite and the wishes disappear. That's the actions in this section. So they fly the kite and all the wishes disappear. Alright, and the final thing is what are their thoughts at this time? The last thing he thinks about in the last sentence of the book, so page 261, Julian says, I guess one thing Gloria wished for, I was pretty sure we would be friends. So he was pretty sure they would be friends.
I'm giving very specific directions.
Alright, so the biggest things, remember, we've done understanding characters before. The biggest things of this review is just thinking about their words. What are the characters actually saying? What are their actions? What are they doing? And what are their thoughts? What are they thinking? How are they feeling? Right? So not only do we know that Julian would have gone home, as we know that he likes her because he didn't go home, right? So those kinds of things, that's your challenge for this lesson. Okay? Alright, friends, have a great rest of your day.